Hey guys. So today is supposed to be a pretty eventful day, but not in the way that it's turning out to be. So today I have a doctor's appointment, and I basically have to sit down and explain to you guys why I'm at the doctor and why things are not going right.
Oh, na, na. Ooh. You know I've been taking some time and I've been keeping to myself, and my eyes up on the prize, ain't watching anybody else. But your love, it hit me hard, girl. You're bad for my health. Love the cards that I've been dealt.
Say what up, what up, what up?
Used to be a whiny, now I'm out free. People want me for one thing, that's not me. Not changing the way that I used to be. Wanna have fun and get rowdy. Coke and Bacardi, sipping like nobody grinds on me, yeah. No, I let on the music stop. Come on and strip that down for me, yeah. There's a lot of people in the crowd, but only you can dance with me. So put your...
Okay guys, so alright, so my phone is charging. Alright, so I have not announced this on my channel yet, but Bae and I are having baby talk, and we are thinking about having a baby. We both want to have a baby, so we decided to start moving in the process of what it's going to take to have a baby. So I don't know if you guys know, but I have an IUD. I have the copper non-hormonal one. I got installed, I want to say March or May 2015 or maybe 2016, one of those years. And so now I set up an appointment to get it removed. Like, obviously a wellness checkup just to make sure everything's okay. Make sure that we're good with having a baby, like, you know. So, I tell the doctor that or whatever. She's like, okay, so we're going to do like all the regular checkup stuff. Like, I'm going to do a pap smear. And if this is TMI and you guys are like childish, get off this video. Just click off. So what was I saying? Yeah, so yeah, that's fine. We're gonna we'll do all the regular testing for that, and I can take the IUD out right now, so that's fine. So I'm like, ooh, inside I'm like jumping, like, oh my god, and like, not expressing it to anybody, not speaking it into the existence, but just like inside I'm just like, something is not right with this thing. So hopefully the doctor proves me wrong. She goes to try and take it out, and the shit won't come out. So she's like kind of telling me all the possibilities of why it would not be coming right out. So it could have perforated my uterus. It could have like scar tissue around it. And there's a lot of reasons why it just is not coming out. So I'm like, okay, so what now? Because I told her when they put it in 2 or 3 years ago, they had a hard time putting it in. Like, it took about an hour. And this was like, my cervix was like squishy. It wasn't firm. So she got it in, or whatever. She put it in. Now, in my head, I'm thinking now that all of this is going on, maybe if it was giving her such a hard time to put it in, maybe we should have went with another route. Doctor's like, well, do you want me to try again? So I'm like, okay, go ahead. I guess I'll bear and grin and bear it, whatever. So she tries to do it again, and this time I'm just like, no. That hurts like a lot. Like, don't do that again. So she was like, all right, so this is the options you have. Either way, we might have to take this out in the OR, because if it's hurting you this much and it shouldn't even be giving me a problem taking it out, you may have to be sedated to get it out. But before then, we need to make sure that it's where it needs to be, because if it's where it needs to be and it didn't perforate anything or go anywhere else, then we can just sedate you, and it would just be like us basically like just tugging it, like pulling it out hard. But at least you won't feel the, the discomfort. The other thing is, if it has perforated somewhere and it's somewhere where it's not supposed to be, the problem comes here because then we're going to have to remove it surgically. So she was like, well, we would have to get a ultrasound to confirm if it's where it's supposed to be or if it moved. Went and got some snacks from CVS. I spoke to Bay about it. I'm trying to stay positive until after the ultrasound, because if they do the ultrasound and it's where it needs to be and I just need to be sedated because I can't take the discomfort, then I'm going to be happy. But if it's something else, then I'm going to be sad. So I'm trying to just brace myself for whatever the ultrasound results say. If you don't want to have a baby, but you want to have sex, get on birth control or use condoms. And honestly speaking, my son was conceived with a condom and birth control. So I don't believe in none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't fucking work for everybody. If God wants you to have a baby, you're going to have a baby. So I said, well, shit, if it's an IUD in there, And now look, the fucking struggles that we have. So I'm going to come back and update you guys. So, hey guys, last time you guys still in the last clip, it was last Wednesday. Today is now Monday of the next week, and I am having a procedure, a surgery to take out the IUD. So, babe is here with me. Say hi, babe. Babe, say hi. So they told me to be here at 12:30. My surgery isn't scheduled until 3 o'clock. So I'm trying to figure out what the fuck they're gonna be doing for like 3.5 hours, 2.5 hours, whatever. I haven't eaten anything since 12 a.m. Actually took a small sip of something to drink in the middle of the night because it was really hot. But that was at 1 o'clock, so I think I still surpassed the time of like 12 hours, considering the surgery's not until 3. I have my band and everything. And yeah, so the surgery shouldn't even be that long. They're just taking it out. So hopefully there's no complications and I'll be all straight. And we can be out of here by like 4, probably like 5 o'clock. We won't be out of here. I do have to go, obviously, a surgery, so I have to be under. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little not nervous because it's minute, like it's not that big of a deal. If it was, they probably would have made me do this on Wednesday, but it's now Monday, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think Bay's pretty good. He got some peanuts, and I'm over here dying because I can't eat. But I will see you guys in the next clip. Hopefully, straight. Let me get the fuck out of here and go eat because I'm hungry. Hey guys, so I'm almost ready. I think it's gonna be about probably a half an hour or so until I go in. I got my my IV here. Thanks for some fluids. Babe. Everybody here is so freaking nice. They're laughing with me, joking with me, and I'm over here just like, nervous as hell. But they told me everything will be fine. Don't be so nervous. So now we're just waiting to go in. My doctor, who was at the doctor's office the other day, she's the one doing my procedure, so that makes me feel a lot better. It's not just some random Joe Schmo. I just want to check in, and I will see you guys when I wake up. And that's it, right, Faye? Oh, I don't know about eating. I may have to just get some Chinese or something. Okay, well, deuces. So we get this thing out. Hey guys. What?
I still ain't tell your mother.
No, don't tell her. We're back home now. I tried to, well, I can't even say I tried to record anything after because Babe had my phone and stuff, and I had a little complications during surgery. It wasn't as easy as they thought it was going to be, so they had to do some other stuff to get it out, but it's out. I went in for surgery at like 3:40. I got out at like 4:30, maybe a little after 4:30. And I didn't wake up until 6. And I got discharged about, what time was it? I want to say 6. I want to say about 7. Yeah, it was about 7. I felt like shit. I did throw up at the hospital. They gave me a turkey, lettuce, and tomato sandwich, and I threw it up. I had like a small apple juice and a small ginger ale. It took me, it felt like forever to pee, but it probably wasn't that long. Babe was just tired and concerned, and so they was just like, you know, he has to know that in order for you to go home, you have to pee. So once I saw, they finally let him come in the back with me to see me, when I saw him and I just saw how tired he was, I just pushed myself like, look, drink this juice, get your ass up, go pee so they can let you go home. So that's what I did. Like, after seeing Babe, I told her, like, look, let me go back to the bathroom. But when Babe was sitting there, I felt like I had to throw up. And he's like, don't force yourself. And I'm like, I'm not forcing myself, but I feel it. And as soon as Babe left and I tried to get up and go to the bathroom, we was walking a little bit. And I was like, I got to sit back down. I projectile threw up all over the nurse and the stand, like the little rolly thing that they put your food and stuff on. So, I mean, I was still feeling a little bit nauseous. I ate some soup and my favorite fried chicken. Babe got me some. And he got some tostones, so I ate a couple of those. Excuse my mouth if it's like spit on my lip as I'm talking. My nose hurts really bad. I'm still nauseous. As far as the pain for, like, the procedure, when I first got out, I felt a lot of pain and a lot of pressure. After I peed, I didn't really feel too much of anything. But now that I'm laying down, I don't know if it's because the medicine is wearing off or what, but I'm feeling pain again. So I'm probably going to go to sleep. Babe is going to bring his ass in here and lay down. And I will explain in further detail and everything like that. Whatever I didn't explain already. And close out this video.
Understand why you're so cold to me. With every breath you breathe, I see there's something going on. I don't understand why you're so cold.